Welcome to the podcast, Mr. Salem Al Mutawwa.
Hello, Abdu. It's a pleasure. It's an honor. Thank you for your team for inviting me here and you yourself. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you so much. The pleasure is ours.
Thank you.
So let's jump straight right into the hot topic. We have something on my right, on your left. Please explain what this is.
Okay, so this is, I call it the flag of the people now, more than it's my flag. The conceptualization or how it happened was very random. I'm really into sports. I always have this extra energy that I like to utilize in a good way. So I go into races and obstacle course races, whatever race or challenge I could find, I would jump into it. And I would always see them lift their flags. I've seen them lift the Kuwaiti flag, Jordan, Lebanon, whatnot, wherever this person is originally from. I have never seen anyone, as what I saw, lift the Palestinian flag. Maybe you don't know this about me, but I'm half Kuwaiti from my dad's side, and my mom is originally from Palestine, from Gaza. So I told my mom, I'm like, Mama, I want a flag of Palestine. She's like, okay, I'll get you one. And suddenly one day she brings it to me and she's like, this is a gift from me to you. I was like, so proud of it, I'm like, okay, I'm going to take this to my next race. And my next race after that was in Amman. So it's boycotted now, but it's called Spartan. And it was like a trifecta weekend. So it was a difficult race, the obstacle course race in the desert and whatnot. And then once I finished that race, this is the flag I lifted. It was brand new, mint, still creased. None of them had signatures. And then with the follow-up race season, this started at the end of 2022. And in the next race season, 2023, I said, okay, why don't I let people sign? The people who I love, the people who I care about, as a motivation for me. And then I'm like, okay, why is it just to my own circle? Why is it more people? And I saw people how they would praise it. It's like, free Palestine. I'm like, okay, then the love is there. I start let people sign it. And it just grew and grew and grew, and then it became the staple. And one of the proudest moments was lifting it in the Greece World Championship for Spartan. Before, again, it was boycotted, and it was part of the flag parade. With the Kuwaiti flag, I lifted it up to represent Palestine, to present the people who signed it, to present the love of the people who signed it as well. So it's been, I would say, around the world. It's been to wherever I've been to, and it's been with me in every single race. And especially with what happened recently in Palestine, those feelings of passion is more towards the flag. So it's been like, oh, you're the dude with the flag. You're a dude. Thanks for lifting the flag. I'm like, okay, it's not my flag. It's the flag of the people. It's flag of love. It's just a positive note to showcase a cause that's very important. And it's very dear to my heart. This is my legacy is all there. This is everyone's love. And I want your love and your team after this to sign it, definitely. It will be my honor. It's an honor to be able to lift this. And hopefully the day will come where we'll lift it in Palestine. Free and strong-willed, and that's the vision of it, inshallah. But it will keep on going. Very soon. I know it's full. Everyone keeps saying it's full. There's no space. There's always space. There is always space.
And it has to be full.
It has to be.
Shows the love that people have for Palestine.
Yes, it's hundreds of people signing it over 5 different countries, and within a year. Like, this is just a year's work. So
this is way before the current recent conflict that started. This is before that.
Yes, this started in end of 2022. So the conflict started in 2023. When I lifted it in Sparta, during the flag parade, I was like really proud that I was the only one who lifted it there. But a lot of people embraced it and signed it as well. So that happened after what happened on the 7th of October.
Right.
And that moment made me feel like, okay, we got a message here, we got something to showcase and embrace and be strong, because a lot of people were against it. A lot of people didn't want to lift it. A lot of people were like very conservative, don't lift it. You don't know what happens. Like I'm not.
So you found some resistance to this as well.
I didn't. That's the funny thing. That the people around me, they were too scared to lift it because they hear that resistance. But I thought to myself, it will be a shame on me that I wouldn't lift it when it was most important. So I lifted it before everything, but when times were tense, I get that fear factor. No, that's where you should show bravery the most. So the fact to do that, it was like, I wouldn't say you don't get nervous. You would always get nervous. What would happen? Well, but, just talk Allah and you go ahead with it. I felt like that was a courageous moment,
Right.
I want like the people to remember it, my family, my son, so yeah.
As fellow humans, it breaks our hearts when we see the footages that's coming out of Palestine. But then it's also different being a Palestinian and then looking at those footages. It must be even more heartbreaking for you. What are you feeling since the past so many months?
Okay, because this directly happened to my family. Like, this happened on 7th of October. My birthday is on the 9th of October. Literally on that day, my granddad's house that he spent his whole life building was bombed and destroyed. Thank God, my grandmother and my uncles and their family got out safely. But I remember what happened to my mom, the distress. But then when you see it in a very microscopic event, it was nothing compared to all the killings that were happening, to what was happening in the beginning, and like people are dying. So there was a sense of being grateful towards my family, but a sense of very negative emotions that you want to do something and you don't know what. And I still feel it to today. It's like, even this initiative, it gives me a sense of joy, but it doesn't feel a sense of accomplishment. Because nothing is really happening. It's been going for so long. Like, and we don't know when to stop. And this is not right by any book, any principle. So how is this going on? And this is the frustrating part. So yes, our family, alhamdulillah, got safely, but at the same time, it's like you still want to do something. Like, if I get called for, like, if there's an opportunity to go and protect my country, I will, like, definitely go. I love the hero concept. Maybe this is something I was brought up, but I get this clause from The Dark Knight. I'd rather die the hero or live long enough not to be a villain, but to be nothing,
Right.
So to do that with a cause, a noble cause, and with honor, it's the most honorable thing that you could get from this life,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is, we can just pray. That's what we have in our strength right now for the Palestinians and for the people to stay safe, stay alive, and may this conflict, this massacre, end very soon, inshallah.
Inshallah. I really thank you, because this is the first time I really speak about it freely, and for you to give me this opportunity. Like, I'm actually venting to you, but thank you so much.
I'm honestly serious, brother.
Thanks you, man.
We have to speak up, at least being far away from this problem.
Yes.
The least we can do is talk about it, and the more we discuss, the more the bigger people can get aware about it, and maybe we can bring some change through that.
I've somewhat lived it and seen it. We always, it's not that it happened just on the 7th October 2023. This conflict has been going on ever since I could remember, and I would hear stories from my grandmother, my granddad. Suddenly electricity is gone, no water. You hear like bombs, and the door breaks down, windows break down. I've been there as well a couple of times. I've not seen the worst part, but I've seen how people live, and it's much worse than what you see on TV. Like, what you see on TV is literally a glimpse of it, and
What's recorded, that's it.
exactly, and you just get a glimpse of it, and you have that sense of being grateful for the life that you have, but at the same time, it's like you feel bad for the life that you have as well. It's like, I'm living and these people are, but it's not. Honestly, Abdu, it's not only Palestine. It's now in Palestine because the media is focused on, but it happens in a lot of other countries in Africa, and it's actually all correlated to each other because of the diamond business, and that is the main bread and butter of the economy of this Israeli community is diamond, and it's related to what is happening. The bad parts in Africa is actually related to them. I don't want to get too political about it, but it's just so frustrating that this is going on in 2023, where you have all these rights, all the stuff, and what if this happens to you tomorrow? And it could, because it happened to them in the blink of an eye. In one day, everything got destroyed. So no one's safe.
Absolutely.
But people don't have that sense of responsibility because we take things for granted.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is, you know.
But we don't find value until it's lost from us.
Yes.
So, and when we see someone else losing the value that we have, then we start to realize, okay, maybe it's time to be grateful for the things that we have, even the little things, because we have big dreams. We want to achieve so many things in life.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, I'm not there. We're thankless. But then if I have an iPhone, I'm like, okay, I can connect with my family.
Yeah.
Those people cannot connect with their family as well. So the little things, the small things in life, you can be grateful for them when you see other people suffer so much in their lives right now.
Yeah, but they're warriors. They're survivors. They're like class of Homo sapiens that I think it's very. If they were an army within themselves, like the people and they had all the skills, they could basically annihilate the whole world. But it's just that there's lack of resources. I don't know what to say, but I sometimes think of them as like, why isn't help coming? Why isn't anything changing? Why is this still ongoing? You know, that's what happens with me sometimes. Like I sit down, I'm like, how could they feel? Because if I was in their shoes, I was like, why isn't the world helping? So, well, we're trying, but it's a lot of noise. Yeah, there's not a lot of action, and me included. I'm talking about myself. I'm not going to say no one is doing. I'm not doing something myself. But what can you do? And every time you think about something, it's like, I don't know. Just frustrating. It's I'm getting frustrated now. As I said, you're giving me a chance to vent, so thank you.
Yeah, it is a very difficult topic to talk about. May Allah rest in peace all the people who've passed away in Palestine, and our blessings and heartfelt condolences for everyone there.
Inshallah, we can really do something that does a change. I'm hoping once I get that opportunity, you'll see I'm going to be the first one running after that. Inshallah.
I mean, I'm
inshallah, all the journey
too.
Inshallah.
Let's write some things.
Yes, please. It will be my honor. Oh, so you can sign anywhere, write anything. I think Husain was hard, but I really want to talk about the fact you gave me a chance to talk about. I'm like, really thank you.
It had to be spoken about.
I saw the video that you put on it. It's really, I think, yes. One picture.